Go through a couple models here that will really help kind of build the case for you for refocusing on the right people with the right traits, qualities, characteristics, values, these kinds of things, and repelling the wrong. So let's kind of build the case for you. First of all, the above the line, below the line. Heather and Paul and Dale taught me this way back in 2005 and 6. And basically what it comes down to, and the way they had it was or over bed. Or is in blue. And blue, just so you know, when I use blue, it's about a better tomorrow. I try to use blue for better tomorrows, like happiness, training, these kind of things. Red is like, watch out, we got to get this clear. So above the line, when you describe the right people in my world, at a fundamental level, they're of ownership, accountability, they take responsibility, there's a plus symbol here, positive energy, they're about ambition and growth. So I'm going to say that again if you're taking notes. Ownership, accountability, responsibility, positive energy, ambition, and growth. Predominantly they have that in their languaging and so forth. Does that all make sense? So let's talk about the opposite, because this may help flesh out what ownership, accountability, responsibility is. They're not typically, and they may get there acutely, and that's what I was talking about at the beginning, but they're not saying things, being people from blame, excuse, denial, negative or neutral energy, gossip, or drama. So these people down here below the line live from a place predominantly, and this may be helping kind of flesh out the RIS conversation for you, what I talked about a little bit ago, that they are from a place of blame, excuse, denial, negative energy, neutral energy, gossip, and drama. Let's say it one more time if you're taking notes, because this, I got to tell you, of all the sessions that I've had, people are like, that above the line thing changed my game. It helped me be better around the people that I want to work with at work, helped me be better around the people I want to attract, helped me date better, helped me be a better mom, a better dad, a better husband, a better wife, better cousin, better business owner. And I hope you're sensing why. This is incredibly powerful. Above the line is ownership, accountability, responsibility, positive energy, ambition, and growth. Below the line, blame, excuse, denial, negative, neutral energy, gossip, and drama. So take a moment with that. Let's just pause for a minute. Think about, through the lens of your life, if you look through the timeline of your life, how have people shown up that have been in your life predominantly? Are they more down here or are they more up here? And I'm going to kick your behind on this one. Where are you predominantly at? Here or here? When I was overweight, 270, 280 pounds, and I was not a happy person, I was down here a lot. Blame, excuse, denial, negative, neutral energy, gossip, drama. Wasn't up here a lot. Ownership, accountability, responsibility, positive energy, ambitious growth. In order to be here and stay here, I realized, and I have the 10-day health, wealth, and happiness challenge that documents my journey. About over a decade ago, I did this. To stay up here, I got to be dialed in on sleep. I got to be dialed in on hydration. I got to be dialed in on eating nutrient rich. I got to be dialed in on exercise. Just before our training right now, I went through and I ran 2 miles, and I ran it fast, knowing I needed to really dial in my ability to articulate and be just lean, clean energy for you. To live from here. Does that all make sense? Especially positive energy, ambition, and growth. That's the magic. Whew. Take a moment. Take a deep breath. What do you stand for? What do you not stand for? What is it for you? Is this helpful? There have been people like me who said, I no longer stand for this. And unfortunately, the relationship I had when I got divorced got to this place and stayed here, at least on the other side of the equation, a lot. Not my fault. It's your fault. Excuse, denial. It's not me. Negative, neutral energy. Gossip, drama. I was like, give me a break. Do not want to hear any more drama. That's not what I want. I want to go after growth. I was stifling me from what I'm doing right now with you. I had these ambitions and ideas, and I just got stomped out because every time I was going after that, you can't do that. Who do you think you are? You shouldn't be doing that. Came out of this realm. I'm like, I'm going to do what I want. Luckily, I had enough courage and enough sort of wherewithal to overcome that and change the trajectory of my life so I can be here with you right now. Does that all make sense? Is this helpful? Please, please, please take the time, do the work. What do you stand for? What do you not stand for? You've got to document this. What we found and what psychology shows and studies shows, when you write it out, sometimes it's helpful, is what I've determined from the people I work with, to write out what you don't stand for first, do it one item per line, and then do a contrasting exercise. I don't stand for blame. I stand for accountability. I don't stand for excuses. I stand for ownership. I don't stand for denial. I stand for responsibility. Don't stand for negative energy overall. I stand for positive energy. I don't stand for, gossip. I stand for ambition. Let's talk about what's possible. Let's not gossip about what's going on with others. I don't stand for drama. I stand for growth. You can take the same breaths and just go down the loop of like, what do they do? What are they up to? Blah, blah, blah. I don't like that. Blah, blah, blah. Or you can go right into the realm of, hey, you know what? This is what I'm working on. This is what I need help with. This is where I'm going with it. Do you want to be part of it? Same heartbeats, same breaths. And if you haven't heard my story about that, you have a finite number of breaths you're going to breathe before your body can't breathe anymore. You have a finite number of heartbeats in your being. My job on this planet is to help you use every breath, every heartbeat to the benefit of the world somehow. Let me say that again. My job on this planet is to help you use every breath, every heartbeat to the benefit of the world somehow. Just don't want to see you sitting around in negative neutral energy for any during period of time. The highest performers do not have bad days. They have bad moments. They pivot fast and they pivot hard. Negative neutral energy comes over me. I'm just like, I see you. How bad is this on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst? Ooh, this is an 8. It's time for me to cancel appointments today. It's time for me to get in my car, go down the beach, and just chill out. Walk. I walk off negative energy. Walk it off. Doesn't happen but maybe once a year at the most now. Thankfully, I'm so happy to share that with you. But even if it's a lower magnitude, meaning it's a 3 or a 4, then I'm in the park, right by my home office, going out there, just connecting with nature, letting it go, not getting pulled in the trenches of it. What's your practice? A challenge for you is to figure out your practice and live into it. So often in the older days for me, I'd be in a bad mood and I'd be just let it simmer and just boil. And by the end of the day, I was in a terrible mood. And I'm just like, oh, this is so great being in this bad mood. Blah, blah, blah. And then I was throwing out all kinds of red. Today, I don't want to go there. Limited heartbeats, limited breaths. I get this. Life's short. Oh, let's go. Let's go rock this. Is that helpful? I love this stuff. Hope you do too. So above the line or below the line? Easiest way to think about what we've covered so far today is I stand for being focused on good things. The 5 Ps, above the line behaviors, traits, qualities, characteristics, and values.